Hello there, FWENDS, and welcome to this month's haul video.
I don't know if I'll be doing another haul next month.
Yeah, just ignore that, Boo. Now, Boo doesn't know what she's talking about yet. Hang on. So, as per usual, I got some cool stuff this month I want to show you, and I got a new handheld console, which is pretty cool. You probably saw the title. Yeah, so I'll get to that eventually, but I wanted to show first what Boyfriend got this month. So, Boyfriend got an NES game, Gauntlet 2. Alright, he's been playing that, enjoying it. And you know what? Food is good. Boyfriend also got a new Game Boy Color game, Mario Golf. So, at our local used bookstore, he always finds pretty, like, fairly priced or underpriced, handheld games. I'm not as huge into handheld games as he is, so he usually will pick and snag some of these. So. He also got 3 other handheld games. These ones are for the Game Boy Advance. So they had all 3 of these games at a local used bookstore. It's the first 3 Dragon Ball Z games. So we got Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. Got Dragon Ball Z The Legacy of Goku. That's not going to focus, I don't think. And Dragon Ball Z The Legacy of Goku 2. So it's got all 3 of them here, which is pretty neat. Now, I do know with all 3 of these, Boyfriend paid $5 for each of these, so he got a pretty good deal on that. He got Gauntlet Dark Legacy for the PlayStation 2. It is the Black Label version, and it is complete. Now, he originally was saving up some store credit at our local game store so that he could get the GameCube version of this game as well, because that one is worth a lot more. But he ended up getting something different, and I'll get to that in a minute. He also got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, the Greatest Hits version. It is complete. He also got a game from one of his favorite childhood series, but he never owned the first game, so I finally got it. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. He grew up playing the second one, so he was really happy to see that he could get the first one, so. Doesn't have the manual, but it's still cool. And then he paid $5.20 on Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Jet Fusion. No manual, but whatever. As I always say, it's always cool to add GameCube games to the collection. And then as I was saying, that Gauntlet game for the PS2, he was gonna get the GameCube version. He saved up a good bit of money, and then he went in, and they had this instead. So he decided, screw it! He got Pokemon Coliseum. It's actually in the GameCube right now. We do have the disc. There is no manual, however, but that is freaking cool, especially because all of the Pokemon games, as I'm sure a lot of you know, are going up a lot in price right now for some freaking reason, and this one in particular, probably because it's a GameCube game, is just keeps skyrocketing. So that's really awesome that he got that. So another little thing that Boyfriend got, he got this for free, because I said he works at Target, so he found this in the back, and they still have these, and he said, like, no one buys this game. So, I actually used to have these, but I actually put them on my bag, and then they got destroyed. So, it's cool to have these. I will not take them out of the package. Alright, so that's all the things Boyfriend got. So, now moving on to the stuff that I got. I guess let's get the weirdest thing out of the way first. So, I kind of fell for a scam. Actually, I shouldn't say kind of. I did. I fell for a scam. I was on Instagram one morning, and I saw, hey, there's this really cool Majora's Mask, like, wooden display thing, and I got here, and it's not made of wood. It looks nothing like the picture. It is a flimsy mask. It looks like shit. So, what I'm thinking I might do with this, because it's still cool looking, it's just really disappointing because it's nothing like what I was supposed to get. I might just cut the strap off and then maybe go to Michael's and get like some air drying clay and stick it in so it'll be stiff and it won't be flimsy, and then I can actually display it. Because it, you know, from a distance it looks kind of cool. It's just not at all what I ordered. So, Boo fell for a scam, damn it! Okay, so, I went to GameStop to return that Resident Evil Revelations game because I'm like, I don't need this. I already own a copy of it, downloaded on my Switch digitally. So I returned that, which got me $10 in store credit. So I used that to get some other games. So I got Boom Blocks with no manual. It's just loose, which is fine. Boom Blocks was $3 for the Wii, so whatever. And I think I almost finished the game in like 2 hours. It's very short, but it is pretty fun and addicting, so cool. Another game I saw in there, I was like, yeah, why not? It's cheap. I got Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. So this one's complete. I paid $4.99 for this, and like I've been saying, I've been wanting to get into the Kingdom Hearts series. I've played part of one and just, I put it down. I think I need the motivation to like play it on this channel to really like play it. And then the most expensive game that I got was only $9.99. So basically with the store credit of Resident Evil Revelations, I got I got Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. Yeah, for the PS4. So, I don't know if there's supposed to be a manual, but this is fine. Alright, and then Boyfriend and I, just this past weekend, went to that new game store that we found. There were a lot of really expensive things that I wanted in there. It's very, very tempting. But I went with the cheaper stuff. I didn't spend too much in there this time. They have a dollar bin, which is really cool. It's like, it has a lot of Skylanders Giants in there and other random loose games or games that just look really bad quality-wise. I got 4 games from the dollar bin. So one of them is X-Men for the Sega Genesis, which I've actually been told is a good game, if I remember correctly. I think my friend Power Player Paul told me that X-Men for the Genesis is good. So it was $1. If it's not, whatever. They also had the PAL version of GoldenEye. So that's pretty cool. So I know I just got the American version, but cool to have the PAL version, especially for only $1. And then these games I've never heard of, but they're greatest hits. So I got Ghost Recon complete for the PS2. And I got Conflict Desert Storm complete in the dollar bin. So, alright, and then I got 3 games that weren't in the dollar bin. So one of them was Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. So I have no idea if this game is any good, but I do know that there are good Mickey Mouse games on the Sega Genesis. This might be one of the bad ones. I have no idea. So I spent $13 on this, $12.99. I also got the Game of the Year edition of Batman Arkham City. I have another Batman game. So I'd like to eventually get into the Batman series because I've heard that they are really good games. So I paid $4.99 for this. And then another game that I spent $12.99 on in there, I don't think I knew that this game existed, is Ratchet Deadlocked. I don't know what happened to Clank, but it is complete. It's actually really heavy. It's like a thick manual, dude. Alright, and something cool that I just got the other day from my friend Power Player Paul. He got, I guess, a nicer copy of this game and decided to give me the his older version of it. So I got Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Yeah. So I own the first 2 Donkey Kong Country games, so it's really cool to finally own the 3rd one. Alright, moving on to the local used bookstore. So, I went there 2 different times. The first time I only got 1 game. I got Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U. I'm assuming this is the manual. I have no idea. I never know with newer games. I actually had a gift card for this bookstore, so I got this for free, which is really nice. Okay, and then the next time that I went, I spent a lot more. But the cool thing is that I am a teacher, so I get 20% off, and then I signed up for their magazine thing, and if you do that, you get another 20% off. So I got 40% off this entire thing. So I got Monsters, Inc. Scream Arena for the GameCube. It doesn't have the manual, but that's okay. Like I always say, it's good to add another GameCube game to the collection. This is not a video game, but it's just something I saw, and I have the first 4 seasons of this, and I own the 13th season, I believe? But now I also have the 5th season of South Park. I paid $4.77 for this. I think that's fine. Also, for the Monsters, Inc. game, I paid $2.91 for that. And then I was actually surprised to see this in here because they usually don't have a lot of PS1 games. But I got Final Fantasy IX. So, I'm assuming there's supposed to be a manual in here. So, but I paid $7.17 for this. Pretty good deal. And then the whole reason why I decided to sign up for the magazines to get that extra 20% off is because they had this beauty sitting in there. So this is that new handheld that I was talking about. I've never owned a PS Vita before. I've never owned any kind of PlayStation handheld before. So this is in really good shape. And the cool thing is that it came with a case. It came with the cables for it. And it came with a game because they forgot to check. So I got Final Fantasy X for the PlayStation Vita. It's kind of hard to see. It's not really focusing, but you get my drift. So sitting in the case, this was originally going for almost $150. I got this for $86.97 for a PlayStation Vita plus a game. It has the SD card in it, and it came with the power cable. So, alright, and no trip would be complete without me going to my favorite local game store. And I got some cool stuff in there. So, first thing, I didn't even know that this existed. And I got this for a little under 30 bucks, which is about the price it goes for, is Green Day Rock Band. I had no idea that there was a Rock Band Green Day game. So I've actually almost finished this game now. I've played a good bit of it, because I love Green Day. They were my jam in the early 2000s, so it's really cool to have a game about them. And when I was in there, I found our friend Lara for the Wii. I didn't even know that there was a Tomb Raider game on the Wii. But it's Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. Exclusive Wii features. So, I started playing the very, very beginning of this, and it's the first game. There's that Hispanic guy who gets killed by the wolves, and then she goes into the tomb. It's set up differently, like, the inside is different, but it goes along with the story of the first one, so that's pretty cool. So, I'd be interested to check that out, especially a newer Tomb Raider game that I'm assuming has better controls. So, something I've been doing recently, is I've been looking up Wii games that are good Wii games, but maybe are not as well known as some others. And one of them that was recommended is Need for Speed Carbon. So this one's complete. And another one I got while I was in there, Deadly Creatures. So this one doesn't have the manual, that's okay. But I started playing it, and yeah, you literally roam around as a tarantula, at least in the beginning. It's like kind of unique concept, so yeah, I'll be checking this one out. And then finally, I think, was it Digital Kid? Was it you? Kept telling me to get this thing? I finally saw it in there. It is complete. I got SSX for the PlayStation 2. Alright, and then I actually checked out and got all those games, and then Boyfriend was in the middle of checking out, and then I saw this, and I've been wanting this forever, so I finally got Donkey Kong 64. I got back in line. My sister needed to be in the hospital for about 10 days when we were younger, and they had an N64 in the kids' playroom area, and they had this game, and I would go every day, and I probably should have spent time with my little sister, but I wanted to play Donkey Kong 64, so it's cool to revisit this game after so long. So I'll be playing this definitely. Okay, and that is not all. This is the game I am so hecking excited to share with you all. Because this game officially completes my Zelda collection. I got The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, and I got this game for free because I had store credit. For free, it has the manual, it has the game. It is the player's choice version, which I would prefer the black label, but again, having 4 Swords Adventures for the GameCube is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I have this game. Now, obviously, when I say that I have all the Zelda games now, I'm talking about single copies of each game. Like, for example, I own Twilight Princess for the Wii, and it's the Nintendo Selects version, and Boyfriend owns the GameCube version, but I don't own the Wii version that is not the Nintendo Selects version. But I would eventually like to get that. Does that make sense? I own all of the standard Zelda games that came out on their original consoles. This is absolutely awesome! And I'll be looking out for the other obscure ones in the future, like the, there's that one, it's ridiculous. It's like a Metroid Prime Wind Waker combo for the GameCube. Like, Lord knows I won't be getting that one anytime soon if I ever end up getting that one, so yeah. But, that's my haul! That is my haul for the month of May. So if you like this video, I hope you like this video. If you did, why don't you leave a like? Leave a like. Leave a like. You could leave a comment, too. Tell me what games you like. Tell me what your favorite game is. Tell me what your least favorite game is. I don't care. Leave a comment. Tell me I'm an idiot. Whatever. Just leave a comment. Subscribe! A lot of you are not subscribed. I can go in. I can see how many of you are subscribed and how many are not who watch my shit. Subscribe to become a friend. I